Wow. Hey, hello everyone! Magandang gabi dyan sa Pilipinas. Good evening Philippines. Maayong gabi sa tanan. Mapia magabi sa langon. And this is your admin Sam of the Philippine Pageants page. And welcome to our very special live and interactive interview with Mr. Caloocan, Romel Ayag. And he is vying for the Misters of Filipinas 2021 pageant. So guys, are you excited? And we are live sa aming YouTube at of course aming Facebook page. And of course, may apology pala kanina. Walang sound ang nabasa ko dito. Hindi ko alam, ginawa ko ng lahat pero ewan ko bakit walang sound. Akala ko connect with sound. My apology for that. So guys, excited bang lahat? Of course, one of the front runners, actually one of the early favorites na manalo sa Misters of Filipinas. And that is very obvious kung bakit. At ngayon guys, ay kakausapin natin guys. Let's learn more about him. Know his interesting stories at kung bakit siya pumasok sa Misters of the Filipinas. So guys, hindi ko na patatagalin to guys. Yes, please help me welcome the handsome Mr. Caloocan, Romel Ayag. Yan. Ayag.
Hello. Hi po. Hi. Good evening sa lahat mga nanonood ngayon. This is Romel Ayag, one of the official representatives of Misters of Filipinas. And yeah, I'll be representing Caloocan City. Hi.
Wow. Hello po. Yes, Mr. Caloocan,
hello.
Romel Ayag.
Good evening
Yes.
po. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Musta na? How's the journey with Misters of Filipinas so far?
Well, it's actually it's very exciting. Well, medyo mahirap. Medyo mahirap dahil medyo busy tayo with work, and at the same time we are doing a lot of things outside Misters of Filipinas, but also I'm giving my 100% effort for Misters of Filipinas. So ayun.
Hey, yan.
Enjoying everything.
So how is the interaction with the other candidates?
They're very friendly. We consider ourselves as brothers talaga. So there's a strong brotherhood inside this pageant. So and we're just enjoying everything na hindi namin iniisip na it's a competition, but it's a friendly competition instead. So yun lang po.
So far ang nakikita lang kayo puro mga taga NCR, di ba? Yung from Visayas and Mindanao wala pa, no?
Wala pa, hindi namin nakikita in person. But there are some occasions na na-meet namin yung si Isabella is quite far. There's one time na twice siyang lumuwas sa Manila just to participate with some activities, and then last week Wednesday na meet ko naman si Zamboanga Peninsula. Kaya ayun po. So may mga things lang silang ginawa dito sa Manila, and then nagkataon na merong activities. Ayun, na-meet ko na sila in person. It's really fun.
Wow. Speaking of Mr. Zamboanga Peninsula, kababayan ko yan. And he is representing Lingad. Kasi nasa sa Dinas Zamboanga del Sur. But currently nasa Jeddah ako sa Saudi Arabia. Yan. At grabe kung makapag-English yun, ha?
Yeah. Because actually, in-interview ko na siya in advance. So he was living outside the Philippines for 14 years since he was born, and then yun lang, nalipat sila sa Cebu. Then he went to Zamboanga and stayed there for good. They're all nice.
And coming back after 10 years, bakit of all the male pageants in the Philippines, why have you decided Misters of Filipinas?
Well, before I leave the Philippines, after I leave the Philippines, parang bumalik yata ako dito for vacation, and then nakita ko si Sir Neil Perez. He's representing Philippines in the Misters of Mr. International.
International, yes.
And then he actually won the title sa Mr. International. So I've decided na parang, I want to be like that. But siguro, hindi pa ngayon yung right time, ganyan. Then on those 10 years, parang sabi ko, it's not my thing. I'll be focusing on my career na talaga. So what happened was 2020 is a very challenging year for us, 'di ba?
Yes.
And then nagbakasyon lang ako for the here in the Philippines. Nagbakasyon lang kasi I'll be reprocessing all my documents going back to Brunei because I am a OFW. So na-stuck tayo because of COVID.
Yes.
And unfortunately up until now, sarado pa rin yung borders ng Brunei for foreigners.
Okay.
Ganun. So ngayon they ask me, why don't you try it out, Romel? We've been telling you before na itry mo. Maybe this is the right time kasi nandito ako sa Pilipinas and it will be happening this year. So why don't you try it? Okay, so I go, yeah, you have a point. So I just try it. There's wala namang mawawala, di ba? Ayun.
So now you are being considered as actually one of the front runners to win the Misters of Filipinas. But ironically, you didn't even expect yourself to be part of the official candidates during the final selection. Now, can you tell us stories about that? Yes.
Yes, actually, yes. Nagulat na lang ako kasi I thought I am overage. Because I know like 29 is yung last or 28 yata. And I think I'm the eldest sa lahat ng mga candidates. So sabi ko, yung age ko siguro hindi na talaga hindi na siya pasok for that. So it's okay. At least I'm here. And then tinatawag na nila lahat ng mga candidates. And sa last, parang last person to call. So ayoko na. Sige, it's fine. This is not for me, sabi ko. So I called a friend and sabi ko, sunduin mo na ako. Last person last person to call talaga. So sabi ko sa kaibigan ko, sunduin mo na ako. So I think tapos na to. Sabi ko gano'n. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say na parang hindi ako nakuha or what. Sabi ko, sunduin mo na ako kasi nga patapos na eh. So bigla ko narinig yung Caloocan City personal trainer. Sabi ko, uy, ako yata yun. So ayun, napatayo ako, tumakbo ako kasi magsusot na ako ng dapat akong damit kasi all of us are on like shirtless because we will wear this shirt dun sa stage pag nakuha ka. So I was I was planning to wear my shirt na. Tapos narinig ko yun, tumakbo tuloy ako sa punta sa stage. Ayun. Talagang I almost like, hindi na ako makuha. But wow.
Overwhelming,
yeah.
no?
Very overwhelming. That's why nung paglabas ko ng stage, yung face ko sobrang ngiting-ngiting, hindi maipinta. Like, sobrang ngiti. Ayun. I just can't believe it. I'm already here, ganun.
Wow, and congratulations.
Very blessed. Thank you so much.
Now, does it give you pressure that you are being considered as a front runner or an early favorite to win?
Yes. Actually, parang mas gusto pang maging parang sinasabi lang dark horse. Parang di ba? Rather than being in the front runner because ang daming pressure. Everybody's like expecting that you're gonna perform really well. And on my side, I'm giving everything I could. I'm investing a lot of time, effort, energy dito sa Misters of Filipinas. It's just that I think not only me, of course, every one of my brothers giving their everything. So, syempre, kung ikaw yung front runners and they are expecting you na you will get into top 5, top 10, of course, sobrang pressure yun para sa akin. Rather than like you're from behind, you'll just gonna surprise everybody. Now, excuse me, papasok lang ako. Di ba? Parang wow, that's even like
Yes.
But yeah.
And looking back 10 years ago, Mr. Caloocan 2010. Gusto ko parang gano'n na hindi ka pa... were you front runner that time o parang dark horse?
I think siguro because we are like 24 at that time, siguro nasa top 12 ako, ganun. Top 12. Tapos hindi ko lang din ina-expect nung time na yun. Parang bigla na lang nag-sink in sa akin nung last top top 6 na lang yata, and then question and answer na, and then they ask me, bigla lang sikin sa ulo ko na, you know what, I should give everything I could. Kasi nung time na yun, parang hindi ako masyado seryoso, hindi
Okay.
ko binibigay yung lahat ko. But
Mm.
this time, it will be a very different story. And then, take note ko lang, nung doon sa Ginoong Caloocan, it was Ginoong Caloocan,
Okay, Ginoong Caloocan. Yes.
I didn't won.
You
I
also
didn't win
joined.
that, yes. I was just a first runner-up. Kaya
Still
parang
winning.
sabi ko,
Yes, of course, yes.
yeah, but sabi ko
Mm.
parang kaya ko pala. Yun.
Yes.
Parang napagtanto, kaya ko pala. I should have given everything I could.
Yes. Mm.
Yun.
And going back to that year, SK chairman ka noon that time?
Yes, SK chairman din po ako nung time na yun.
Mm.
I serve as a SK chairman in our barangay, plus I am the zone chairman, which I hold 10 barangays under me.
Wow.
So, alongside with my good friends SK chairman also. So, it's a really good experience giving back something to the community, to our to all my kabarangays. And the reason why I become SK chairman, because I was inspired with my dad. My dad used to be an kagawad before, and now up until now, he is a chairman of our barangay 52 in Caloocan. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're so welcome. And going back to that pageant, that was your first pageant, male pageant? Sa school, wala ba noon?
Yes. Sa school, hindi siya pageant, more like modeling lang. So, rampa lang.
Okay.
That's it.
Mm.
Rampa lang na damit. And tawag dito, yung swimwear, that's it. Walang kahit ano. Wala question and answer, walang other things like talent, yung ganun, wala.
Yes. Who
And then
convinced you to join?
Who convinced me to join? Well, a very close friend of mine, Professor Ko from Adamson University. So he asked me like, maybe Romel, you should try this one. Like, he's asking me 3 years ago. He's asking me to try out. Sabi ko nga, mahihirapan kasi I am under a contract, which is I can only go back for in the Philippines like a monthly maximum after 2 years. Although yearly ako umuwi, pero like for few days lang. Ganun. So, they keep on like bugging us. Itry mo. Why don't you try it? Tapos, ayun nga, nagkataon ngayon, Romel, itry mo. Nandito ka sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Ganyan, na-stuck ka,
So,
di ba? So, why don't
Yes.
you try? Maybe this is the perfect opportunity for you to try. Like, okay, sige. All right, I'll give it a try. Kaya
Hindi mo
ayun
na
po.
inakala, di ba? After 10 years, nasasali ka ulit, di ba?
Ungay, hindi po talaga, hindi. Nagulat na lang din ako na I'm in this situation right now. Kasi nung pumunta ako ng grand callback ng Misters of Filipinas, I was expecting nothing. Like, whatever happens, go for it. And that's what God gave me. So this is not for me pag hindi ako natanggap. This is not for me. So I was gonna push through lang in my other things to do, like my career or other stuff din. Yun po.
Anong taon ka unang nag-umpisa magtrabaho bilang OFW sa Brunei?
That's 2011 po. 2011.
So, following the year na sumali ka sa Mr. Caloocan, talagang nag-OFW ka na, no?
Yes po. Kasi napagtanto ko nun na parang hindi pwedeng puro looks, hindi pwedeng puro modeling. You need to really find a career in life na stable talaga, and it will help you out to grow. So I think yung modeling and acting is not a really it's a really good career din, but I think I don't see myself growing in that part siguro nung time na yon. Maybe it's still not my time, ganon, or hindi lang pala talaga sa akin. Ganon po.
Yes. At of course, sa lahat dito, kailan yung finals ng Misters of Filipinas?
Because we'll be flying before 20th. 21 until 29 po kasi yung event namin sa Misters of Filipinas. 29 po yata 29 po yung coronation night. But there will be semifinals po.
Yes, sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam dito, there are 5 titles. Of course, for Mr. International, Mr. Man of the World, meron tayong Mr. Model of the Universe, Mr. Model Worldwide, and we have this Mr. Tourism and the Universe, di ba ganun? So I think there
Opo,
is
meron po,
five. Yes, okay.
pero
Of
yung
all of these
mismong Grand
titles,
Crown,
yes,
mhm.
anong pinakagusto mo?
Actually, any title will do po. Any title will
Okay.
do. As long as I can use this platform to influence
Mm.
everybody, especially younger generations po. Because I have this advocacy that I want to spread awareness how important fitness and
Yes.
wellness is to our life, especially right now because of pandemic, 'di ba? And we really need to invest on our fitness and our wellness.
Yes. Mm. And
Yun po.
pa-trivia tayo diyan, Speaking of Misters of Filipinas, the first winner of that way back in 2013 si Hilwagas, Mr. Lapu-Lapu. And he represented the
Oh,
Philippines in Mr. International 2013 and placed as the fourth runner-up. Ang nanalo that time, I think si Jose Paredes ng Venezuela. Yan.
Venezuela, yeah.
Yan. Na looking back,
Grabe.
ito, as an OFW, tapos ito nga, pandemic tayo. What is the biggest thing you have learned when it comes to savings or emergency fund?
Sorry po, medyo nag-choppy.
Okay. Kasi OFW ka ngayon is pandemic.
Apo.
Ito nga, nandito ka sa Pilipinas. What is the best thing you have learned about savings or emergency fund?
It's very important to save money with especially emergency funds nga po. It's very important because you will never know what will happen in the future. So you need to have something to keep para meron kang mahugot in case
Yes.
that happens. Wag naman po sana mangyari, but
Yes.
yes, we really need to have emergency funds po talaga. Like what happened to me, may ipon pero wala akong emergency funds. Yung ipon ko po is just for leisure and at the same time dun sa bahay na kinuha ko pa, tinuhulugan.
Okay.
So ang nangyari po, nung tinamaan po kami ng COVID-19, tinamaan po kasi ako ng COVID-19 and proud to say I am a survivor of it.
Yes.
And ang hirap kasi yung buong ipon ko dun ko lang inalot talaga. Parang sabi, di ba na maubos tong ipon ko, gumaling lang kami. So me and my dad was hit by COVID-19. So doon ko napagtanto na kailangan talaga meron kang emergency fund. Kailangan mo talaga magsubi kahit kaunti, paunti-unti as long as meron. Kasi mahirap po talaga yung wala.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of your biggest realizations of life, di ba? Yung
Yes
nangyari
po.
na yun.
Yes po. Ang hirap po kasi magkasakit talaga.
Correct. At mahal magkasakit sa Pilipinas.
Mahal magkasakit.
Sobra. Kaya kailangan talaga natin mga health insurance Yung kaya
Yes,
natin.
totoo po yan.
Yes.
Yes
Kaya
po.
ako, bilang OFW dito sa Jeddah, isa yan sa talagang inassured ko na meron ako.
Health insurance
Kasi
po.
mahirap na. Yes, mahirap na. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Are you an independent candidate? May camp ka ba?
Well, wala po akong camp. I am an independent candidate, but I do have a team who's helping me with this journey here in Misters of Filipinas.
Okay, good luck. So,
Opo.
pagdating naman sa sa formal na isusuot mo, formal wear at saka national costume mo, sinong designer mo? I-reveal na ba o sekreto muna?
I think they know. Pero siguro, kasi so far po, yung national costume ko po kasi, nandito na. Tapos, ano na lang, pero yung formal ko po kasi up until now, we're still working on it. Kasi nagkasakit po rin yung ano ko. Hindi ko muna siguro papangalanan kung okay lang po ba.
Yes. Okay lang.
Tapos, medyo nagkasakit po at hindi talaga nila kaya nang gawin. So, what we need to do is, we need to look for someone else to design a formal wear for me. So, yun po. Yun lang yung struggle namin ngayon. But I think in God's grace naman, everything will be fine.
Okay, and good luck. Kumusta ang paghahanda mo sa yung catwalk, o walk mo?
Right. Yeah, actually, I'm very aware about it because po sa career ko and sa katawan ko, kasi ako yung pinakamalapad po yata ngayon sa amin contestants.
Yes.
So, medyo stiff po talaga ako maglakad ngayon. So, what I did is,
Yes.
I try to walk in front of the mirror. Pinapractice ko po yung walk. Because before po kasi yung modeling catwalk is actually a no problem for me. Unfortunately, because I gained some muscles,
Yan.
I gained a
Oo.
little bit of muscles dyan. Medyo naging stiff po yung movement ko.
Yes.
So sabi lang masyado daw nagbabounce, masyado daw naglalaro yung shoulders ko. So I tried my best.
Ah,
And then so far, sabi naman nila, naging okay naman po yung walking ko. Nag-improve naman daw po. But I think I need to improve it more. Kasi hindi pa ako like,
yes.
para hindi pa rin siya okay tulad ng dati.
Yes. And good luck for that. Kasi siyempre, nakuan ka sa gym eh. Doon talaga
Opo.
palakasan eh. Oo. So bigla
Kahit
kang
sabi mo flexible ka, ganun din. Opo. Ang
mag-transcend
hirap.
na parang light. Yung, di ba?
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
a challenge para sa iyo ha. Oh, good luck dyan ha. Saka, of course, kayang-kaya mo yan. Now, when it comes to, sinabi mo na yung advocacy mo kanina eh. So, nga, bakit yan ang napili mong advocacy?
So, due to my career, I'm into fitness po talaga. I'm a certified fitness coach. And then, because I'm one of the survivor of COVID-19, I just realized how important fitness is. Plus, ito na rin yung work ko. So, because I usually do some talks. It's a free talk. Kahit nga po, people are asking me, I will answer it for free. I don't need to like charge anything because I want to help others. So, it's a very, compliment na nga sa amin to ng HR po namin before. Kinomplement ako before na I am not madamot. Hindi ako madamot, especially with the information. So, I keep on like giving a lot of information, how important this, your food, your form, everything. So, parang napagtanto ko, yeah, I'm helping a lot of people changing their lives through fitness. So, I want to use this opportunity to spread awareness po talaga and enlighten everybody how important to be fit is. Not only by physically looks, but it's inside po kasi. Our body is very smart, so we can adapt in a lot of things. So we need to strengthen up our immune system by cardiovascular muscle, our cardiovascular endurance, and also our skeletal muscles. Yun po talaga yung mga kailangan nating improve. Not only by physical looks.
Yes, agree with that. At gusto ko yung sinabi mong hindi tayo dapat maging madamot pagdating sa knowledge.
Yes po.
Kasi ako naniniwala ko that
kasi
the very essence of knowledge is actually sharing it.
Totoo po. Tsaka naniniwala rin po ako, sabi nila, katalinuhan na magtanong. So, I keep on asking and all those information I get, I want to share with everybody. So, parang it's a win-win situation po kasi.
Kasi ako, part-time ko din dito every Friday sa Filipino community natin dito. Nagtuturo ako ng massage wellness course. And on my YouTube channel, Filipino Word Battler, halos lahat ng turo ko, pinapakita ko doon. Kasi hindi ako pagdating sa learning, hindi mo kailangan yung magmadamot. No. Hindi dapat na i-limit mo kung ano yung ituturo mo. Kung ano yung
totoo po.
Naniniwala
just give it everything. Yes. Kasi na-experience ko rin po yun before na parang dun sa dati kong work, I keep on asking and they don't give me enough information kasi daw binayaran daw nila information yun, and I understand, and I keep it myself, and sabi ko hindi ko gagawin yan. I want to share my knowledge every time I learn something. Yun po.
The same din ang pananaw ko. Ganun ako dati. Nagtatanong ako pero limitado yung nakukuha ko. Kasi sabi ko, I don't want others to experience that one. Kung sino yung lumalapit sa akin, ganito yan dapat. And of course, ang dami nagpapasalamat sa atin for that.
Yes po. Kasi you will never know who are the people who you'll help or change their life. So, yeah.
And actually, by teaching them, you can actually, form or you create another instructor like you.
Yes, you're inspiring others, especially who wants to follow your step or maybe better than you. And then ang sarap kasi sa pakiramdam nang may someone ka na-inspire and then he's beyond you, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kasi mahirap po kasi yung pag madamot tayo or club mentalities, but rather we must give something back to the community nga, sabi ko nga po. Tapos for them to grow. Then nakakatuwa lang if they're like, naging idol ko kasi si Coach Romel before, that's the reason why I'm here right now. Wow, it feels really good, di ba? Ganon. Parang ako ngayon kay Sir Neil Perez, so siya naging inspiration ko. That's the reason why I want to be someone who will represent Philippines and want to compete internationally and showcase what's the real essence of masculinity and responsibility. Yun po.
At kung naniniwala ka at may tiwala ka sa kagaling mo, there's no crab mentality there, eh. Kasi kahit anong galing mo, hindi mawawala yan, eh. Oh.
Totoo po.
Yes.
Nasa knowledge
Okay,
na
and let's
kasi.
go back to your advocacy. Kasi naging survivor ka ng COVID, eh.
Yes
Paano
po.
nangyari yun?
Bali po, kasi po, actually, we're not really sure. Pero yung papa ko po kasi, he's a barangay captain. So what happened is, he's helping a lot in our barangay. He's always there. So one time, pag uwi niya, umulan, pares po kami na ulanan. Kala namin like ubos sipon lang.
Yes.
Tapos sabay na sabay po kami nagkasakit eh. Then ako napaparanoid na, yung papa ko hindi pa. Ayaw niya maniwala sa akin, like ubos sipon lang yan, tapos COVID agad. And then sabi ko, hindi ko na gusto yung nararamdaman ko. Although hindi po ako nawala ng panlasa pero tsaka ng pang-amoy, but there is a weird feeling na may naamoy ako, may nalalasahan ako something, pero hindi nawala. Tapos nagpa-swab na nga po kami sa Chinese General Hospital. Then laman nga po namin na we are positive of COVID-19. So yun na, simula nung time na yun, we tried to rest talaga. So kasi papa ko very active din before. He used to work out and he's the reason why I'm a fitness coach right now kasi may gym po kami before. Yes, yun po. 'Di ba? Kasi you'll never know kung sino yung may influence mo eh. So na-influence ako ng father ko. That's the reason why I'm a fitness coach. So doon ko po naisip na parang buti na lang nag-invest ako sa fitness ko. Kasi ang nangyari lang sa akin is pumayat lang ako ng hina. And other than that, and thank God hindi severe yung nangyari po sa akin. So pero yung dahil sa father ko po kasi is may edad na rin. So what happened is it hit him quite severe. Pero luckily dahil sa blessed na rin ni God, he's still okay and he survived as well. So after yun po talaga, ngayon tuwing morning nakikita ko sila na they're very active. Hindi na siya katulad ng dati na nag-weightlift, but he's more on into cardio na. Nakikita ko na nag-aerobics na mama, Zumba. So with my mom, so ayun po. It's a really big thing po talaga if you invest on your fitness.
Yes. At of course, na-mention mo yung kanina eh. Kasi isa yan sa mga symptoms ng COVID yung loss of smells at taste, di ba?
Yes po.
At may medical term dyan eh. I think ang loss of taste is ageusia and anosmia naman is the smell. So yung pag pumayat ka, di kaya yung awake, yung weakening of the body dahil nga weight loss. I think the word cachexia is the medical term for that eh. Ako kasi yes, I love sharing knowledge kasi mahilig din ako sa trivia. Mahilig
Alright.
Yan. Okay, and let's go back to that. I would like to ask this question. Sa mga tao, there are actually persons who are skeptical about COVID. Now, how would you convince them that this is actually true? I mean, it is happening.
So there's a lot of people po na doesn't believe, no? So yeah, I will use my experience to enlighten everybody because we need to take responsibility with all the actions that we're gonna do. And one thing there is yung parang hindi ka nagka-follow sa protocol, safety protocols ng government. So if you are not using your mask properly or sanitizing properly, of course, the virus may hit you nga.
Yes.
So yes po. So much better if they're gonna use it properly because I'm gonna use myself as an example. There's a before and after picture pero hindi ko na pinost nga kasi nga nahiya rin ako noong time na medyo may discrimination po kasi nung sinabing COVID-19. Tapos nung naging negative na po ako, I was very open about it. Nung I tried to work here in the Philippines pero hindi talaga nag-work sa akin. And then they asked me to have a RT-PCR test. So I took that, then it was negative. I was really happy. Tapos I'm very vocal na I survived COVID-19. So since then, they keep on asking me, "Oh, what happened? What did you do?" Yan, recoveries, my food, everything. So I'll use that as an example for them to acknowledge that COVID-19 is actually happening right now. We need to open our eyes na all of us might hit or might hit by the virus.
Yes.
Yun po.
At magpa-vaccine tayo dapat.
Yes,
Mm.
please. Kasi a lot of us are still scared of the vaccination.
Yes.
Sabi nga nila, it's much better na magpa-vaccine ka no matter regardless saan siya galing, regardless with the brand.
Yes.
Is it Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, or Sinovac siya? As long as you have the protection, it's still a protection. So even though it's just 50%, it's still a protection. It's better to have one rather than none.
Mm-mm. Thank you
Yun
for
po.
that. Vaccinated ka na ba na lahat? Tapos na
Yes po, fully vaccinated na po. Yes po.
Same here. Tapos na rin ako dito. Ang una
That's
is
good.
Astra, and then Pfizer yung sumunod.
Wow!
Now, sa mga na, yes, dito, dalawa eh. Sa Saudi, pwede kasi recommended eh. Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, sa inyo na dyan na pwede kayo makapag-interact mamaya kung may mga tanong kayo sa ating very handsome na Romel Ayag. So, mag-comment na kayo dyan sa baba. And of course, may mga tanong ako sa iyo dito. Because my first question to you, Romel, is what do you think is the misconception of male pageant that you want to correct?
The misconception of male pageant usually is puro na lang daw po kami muka and katawan. Then mas okay pa raw po yung female pageant because they are full package and we want to showcase everybody. We want to showcase that male pageant has all then. We can be because every one of us are beautiful inside and out. We have a lot of things to cater and I think we have the ability to influence everyone, especially the younger generation, depending on our advocacy and what we want to show to the world.
Yes. Wow.
Yes po.
And of course, pa-trivia tayo Actually, the president of the Misters of Philippines, si Sir Carlo Morris Galang, di ba?
Yes po.
Way back, naging male pageant contestant din yan eh. Actually,
Oo nga po, narinig ko nga po eh.
Manhunt Philippines 2010. The year na sumali ka. Unang sumali sa, of course,
Ginoong Caloocan.
Caloocan. Diba? Sumuntik na kayo maglaban. Yes, okay. So, and pasalamat tayo for their approval, permission na magkaroon tayo ng interview. Thank you for the Peps, di ba? Yan.
Yes po, Peps.
And good luck po sa inyong competition. So, next question to you is, as a fitness coach or instructor, what do you think is the misconception of building muscle?
Building muscle. So
There's
a lot of misconception po. Like magbuhat ka na magbuhat, lalaki katawan mo. That's not actually true. So the reason why you want to build muscle, if you lift weights, it doesn't mean you're building muscle actually, but rather you're tearing muscle, micro muscle fibers. So for you to build muscle po, you need to eat a lot of protein and you need to have rest properly. You have enough rest and yung food nga.
Ano wala? Nawala. Bakit? Nawala. Oo nga eh. Nangyari. Wala nangyari, nawala. Sorry guys, ano nangyari? Internet ba ito o ano? May napindot ba dito? Sorry guys for the interruptions sa internet yata to eh. Internet. Okay.
Nawala.
Hello, welcome back. Bakit
sorry.
baka
Di ko
may
nga rin
napindot
po alam
tayo. Biglang nawala. Pero okay lang. Yes, go back with misconception about building muscles.
So yung misconception nga po nila, akala nila if they lift weights or they lift weights na lalaki kagad katawan nila, it's actually the other way around. If they lift weights and they didn't provide enough rest and enough food, especially protein for protein synthesis, they won't gonna build any muscle, but they're rather lose more muscles po. And also for females, they are so scared baka nga maging bulky sila. Unfortunately,
Yes, meron.
that's a very big misconception of females. For you to lose more fats, you need to have more muscles. Ganun po siya. So what you need to do is you need to lift weights, eat properly, have a good rest. Then automatically having a higher muscle mass means you'll be burning more calories because mataas po yung metabolism. Ganun po siya. So, hindi po siya nakakabalki para sa babae kasi mababa po ang testosterone ng mga babae. Ayan po.
Okay, yes. At meron misconception about building muscles. Sabi nila na parang pangmayaman lang daw yan kasi ang mahal ng mga protein supplements. Yung sa bahay lang.
Ayan.
Yes.
Ayan. Actually, yung misconception po nila sa protein supplements, masyado po sila nagiging depende sa protein supplements. That's why they call it supplements. It's just something to supply your body. If hindi ka nakaka-hit ng protein mo, enough protein mo on that day. So, let's say, you're eating good quality of proteins, source of protein like chicken breast, fish,
Yes.
ayan po, eggs. Kung nakukuha mo naman yun, you don't really need protein supplements kasi it's just something to supply lang kasi kulang. So hindi kailangan mag protein shake talaga.
Yes. At pagdating sa body reaction, 'di ba? May mga taong allergic sa di ba? Sa whey protein kaya, 'di ba? Kaya minsan marami silang mga tagihawat, 'di ba? Sa katawan.
Yes po.
Yan ba 'yon? Yan ba 'yon dahilan?
Well, as a fitness coach, as a certified fitness coach, we don't actually recommend our clients to take any of the supplements. Like me, I usually tell them na wag ka muna mag-supplements, it's much better. And then for you to take supplements, you need to consult someone who's expert on that one. That would be your doctor or maybe your nutritionist because they're gonna run some tests before they approve you to go for supplements or consume a food supplement. Kasi ganun po talaga dapat. Kaso nga lang, dahil hindi na minsan na babypass natin yung mga maliliit na bagay na gano'n, nagkakaroon ng misunderstanding po.
Kasi marami sa chemical compounds na to is parang kinukontra ng katawan, di ba? Kasi bagong pasok.
Opo.
Oo.
Yes, pag mababa po kasi yung EAA or they call it essential amino acids. So hindi siya basta-basta na-absorb ng katawan. So doon po nagkakaroon din ng pagtatalo doon. So it depends on how it will react on your body. So kung meron kang allergic reaction kasi may mga ilang tawag dito, mga ilang ingredients siya na mamaya like nuts, meron ka palang allergic, you have allergic to nuts. So ayun, medyo magkakaproblema po talaga doon. Yung
sarap pa naman ng nut.
Ay, totoo po.
Macadamia nuts. Yes, macadamia nuts ang gusto ko eh. Now, speaking of another misconception, what do you think is another misconception or misconception for losing weight?
Okay, losing weight. So there are big difference between losing weight and fat loss. So when you say lose weight po kasi, you are just focusing on your weight itself. You don't care if it's your muscle or your fats that are losing. Versus fat loss, you are focused more on the fats na mawawala kasi yun yung mga unwanted things na natin kasi it's too much and it will cause a lot of sickness or like dun po sa meron tayong yung fats na nakikita nyo and meron tayo sa loob. So yun po yung mga iniiwasan natin. So sa misconception din sa weight loss is cardio ka lang ng cardio. Yes, it's actually true. But when you are doing a lot of cardio, you'll be losing a lot of muscle mass din. So pansin nyo, pag payat nga kayo pero wala kayong strength too much to lift any weight, parang nahihirapan. And also, parang maganda yung cardio nyo pero wala kayong lakas. And then one more thing, it doesn't mean na nag-sweat kayo or pinagpawisan kayo ng sobra-sobra means nag-burn ka ng fats. It's not actually true. So sweat is actually a cooling system of our body. Para di ka mag-overheat for you to maintain lang yung certain temperature of your body. So doesn't mean na nag-sweat ka ng marami, nag-lose ka ng fats. It's just water. Yes po.
So panahon ng pandemic, Ano yung pinakasimpleng paraan na mag-workout, mag-build muscle sa bahay?
Pinakasimpleng paraan po is actually bodyweight calisthenics. So what I mean with bodyweight calisthenics, you can actually do push-ups. If you have something to grab on, you can do pull-ups, squats, lunges, ayan po. So there are a lot of variations of calisthenic exercises, and then it can actually develop muscles just by following a proper macros depending on what's your goal and what kind of what how big is your calorie intake is. So make sure lang mataas yung protein natin for you to develop muscles po. Yun lang. Nasa pagkain po
Ah,
talaga means
yes,
kadalasan.
yes. And with your physique now, winning physique now, gaano kalaking confidence ang binibigay niya sa'yo? Especially you are in a competition now.
Ang laking confidence po talaga. Kasi when I was a kid, I was a very shy kid. Hindi ko kaya magsalita sa harap ng maraming tao. I can't talk
Ah,
like this. I'm
okay.
very, yung self-esteem ko is very
Mm,
down
mm,
there talaga.
mm.
So when I started lifting weights, when I started seeing progress on myself, yung confidence po talaga it boost up. So right now my confidence is really high, pero hindi naman in a bad way, but it
Yes, yes,
gives me
yes.
something I can I can
Mm.
face people. I know I can talk better. I know I can
Wow.
do much more. Ayan po. So not only by physical looks, kasi
Mm.
by just seeing the difference from before and after, para mabibigyan ka ng boost talaga, ay wow, there's something na nagbago talaga. So it
Wow.
helps po talaga sa self-esteem.
Okay. No,
Mm-mm.
itanong ko sa'yo, at what
Yes
point
po.
or when is the time that you feel you are the most handsome version of yourself?
Actually po, every well, pag ako lang mag-isa, ganyan. Mag-isa, there are times na parang very vain tayo eh. Like, so, uy, feeling ko ang cute ko ngayong araw na to. Mga ganon. May mga times naman,
Oo.
pero usually I'm very, rin po. I'm very insecure. Very insecure with myself. So, because I know there's a lot of guys who's more good looking than me, and then they're more fluent in speaking, ganyan po, and more intelligent than me. So, very, rin po, very insecure din po ako sa mga bagay na ganun. But in a good way. In a good way
Yes, in a
naman.
good way. Kasi, minsan kasi nahihiya tayo 'pag may isang tao na parang pero ginagawan tayong inspiration sila, eh. Kasi ako gano'n din ako
Yes!
dati, magsalita. Naku, napakamahiyain ko magsalita kasi ako galing ako sa Mindanao, matigas talaga ako magsalita. Pero
Mm-mm.
luckily medyo nahasa ko kaunti dahil nga you have to build your confidence na kaya mo.
Yes.
Kailangan mong maniwala sa sarili mo.
Sarili
Now
mo.
I'd like to ask this question, At what point naman you feel you are the sexiest version of yourself?
After working out sa gym, yes.
Yes.
Every time I work out, I usually flex. I try to take off my shirt,
Mm.
look at myself in the mirror, then konting flex yan because I know I've been working really hard on this body. So there's ups and downs depending, like ngayon, tag-ulan, medyo mahirap pumunta ng gym, busy rin sa Misters. So nahirapan ako pumunta sa gym. So I'm trying my best na mag-invest ng time talaga with the gym. Tapos, yun, medyo happy tayo sa maintenance. Right now, actually, I'm doing some maintenance na lang po. So, kasi before mas malaki ako. Then they said, it's too
Yes.
much.
Ah,
Di ba bagay sa Mister? Sabi nga lang, mas malaki pa rin daw ako for Mister.
bulky
But
ba
yeah, this
gano'n?
is, bulky daw po eh. Pero sabi
Bulky, yes.
ko, yeah, well, this is Romel eh.
Ah,
Nakilala yung Romel. So, I want to stay like this muna. Ayun po.
yes. Yes, okay. Uy, good luck Balong. Balong yata tawag sa'yo, di ba?
Yes po. Yan po yung yan po yung nickname ko. Because Ilocano po yung mom ko. So yan po yung for sure kamag-anak po yan or very close friend.
Yes, kaya kilalang-kilala yung nickname mo, eh.
Yes po.
Now, with your pinagmanahan mo yan sa tatay mo, eh. So kayo bang diyan sa bahay niyo, you are very particular with what you eat?
Well, po, ito naman po yung kabaligtaran. Pag ako po
Mm,
kasi mag-isa and very independent po kasi ako sa labas. So, I prep my food. So, meron talaga akong food prep. Nakaayos po yan for 3 days. Hindi ako nagpe-prep ng 1 week eh. 3 days, magluluto ako for 3 days. Tapos freezer ko siya, ng microwave na lang kakainin ko. Kasi laging nakaayos yung food ko talaga. But since I came back here in the Philippines, kabaligtaran po. Kasi naniniwala yung papa ko na wag mong titipirin ang sarili mo, lalo na sa pagkain. So, magkaiba po. Pagdating dito talagang we are eating whatever we want and we like as long as we have. Yan, pag wala naman, walang-wala talaga. Lalo pag ganitong tag-ulan, di makalabas. Tuwan-tuwa
Yes.
na po kami doon sa sa noodles na may itlog tapos tuyo. Ay, kasi
Wow.
tag-ulan. Ayan. So,
Wow. At ito may tanong si Nerve P. Zigram. Wow. As a fitness trainer, what are the preparations for this pageant and what do you think is your edge to other misters?
I think
Ano
for
yung
that
bagay na
question,
yes, yes.
so my preparations on this Misters of Filipinas is everything. I'm preparing. I'm trying to prep myself up in physical terms, in my mental and my
Mm-mm.
spiritual as well. So everything, I'm trying to give everything I could, and then also the edge. I think it's the experience because I've been into a lot of things, not only here in the Philippines. I've been out of the Philippines. I've seen different cultures, different perspective, different
Mm-mm.
point of views, and I learned what is the cultural literacy is. So I myself is actually a cultural literate. So we need to
Wow.
be someone who's known for something. We need to accept everyone kasi.
Yes.
So I think that's my edge with all my brothers. Yun lang po.
Wow, thank you for that. At of course, isa kang chairman nun eh. Ano yung mga
Yes po.
natutunan mo? The biggest
Sasuke
problem
chairman.
of the biggest problem of the youth today.
So far po, before kasi, napakasimple lang naman po ang problema ng mga kabataan nun. Ang nagkakataon lang po talaga, naliligaw po sila nun. That's the
Yes.
reason why I was very supportive with sports and other stuff. Pa-project kami ng ganito, basketball, tapos more on sports fest talaga, coordination with our mayor, having this inter-barangays. So that's one po. But right now po kasi nakikita ko sa mga kabataan, they're very into rush. They're rushing everything. So what I want to give is a little information or a little advice from their kuya. Na don't rush things. Everything happens for a reason, and you are not late, and nor you're not too early. You're just on time. So God has a perfect timing for you.
Yes, agree with that. Baga may panahon ang bawat isa sa atin.
Yes po. Yes po.
Kasain mo lang talaga yung sarili mo. Don't give up, di ba? Oo, yun.
Don't give up. Yes.
Yes. Yung tatay mo as barangay chairman, what is the biggest lesson you have learned from him in terms of providing service to the community?
Actually, ang dami ko po natutunan sa father ko. My dad helped a lot of people. Sometimes nga, minsan nga po, parang naiinis na nga kami kasi lagi siyang nasa barangay. Lagi siya nasa barangay, helping other people, and trying to give back talaga sa community. But sometimes po talaga, hindi mo naman mapiplease lahat. Hindi mo mapiplease lahat na magugustuhan ka.
Yes.
Ganon. So even though binibigay na ni Papa lahat, or he's trying to find a different way para pantay-pantay sana lahat, mabigyan sana lahat. Of course, hindi mo pa rin ma-please lahat. So yun na po yung nakita ko sa kanya na it's actually fine na people will hate you. It's very normal. It's the politics.
Yes.
But the thing is, as long as you have a full of heart na to help other people,
Yes.
it's actually fine. Either na wala silang mabigay sa'yo pabalik, it's fine.
Yes.
You help. It's enough. Yun lang po.
Tama yun. Lahat ng bagay kasi sa bagay natin, kung may mga may galing tayo sa isang bagay, meron talagang sasabihin yung iba. Although mas marami pa rin yung naniniwala sa atin. Yes. Kaya doon na lang tayo sa mga kanila kasi mas marami sila eh. Okay. Now, I'd like to ask, what makes you proud bilang taga Caloocan?
What makes me proud bilang taga Caloocan? Well, Caloocan is not only a very historic place, but it's also a very, very fun place. A lot of people in Caloocan are misinterpret nila na parang laging maangas, parang Tondo rin, ganyan. Pero actually very different. Even Tondo itself, parang kala nyo nakakatakot, hindi. When you are in Caloocan, kahit pumunta ka sa mga iskinita, sa mga looban, they're very welcome. They're willing to help. Sometimes ka mapapansin nyo pa kung sino nga yung pinakawalang-wala, sila pa yung tumutulong. Lalo kunwari, hindi ka taga doon, nakita na nila. Tapos, you need help, they'll gonna approach you. So, very, very proud ako bilang tinatawag naming Batang Kankalo. So, Batang Caloocan. Na, yes, na it's something we are so proud of. Pag napunta ka dito sa Caloocan, mukha lang parang nakakatakot, but it's actually not. We are very, very, very warm to everybody. So we are willing to help everybody. Yun po.
Yes. At may bagong palayaw ang Caloocan na sa video mo is the motorcycle capital of the Philippines.
Yes po, yes po.
Yes. At may festival kayo, di ba?
Yes. Well, it happened po yata 2018 po siya nagsimula. So, kasi ang Caloocan po ngayon has a very large amount of dealers. Not only dealers, also yung mga stores for motorcycles. So, meron kami sa 10th Avenue. Sobrang habang avenue yan. Just only for motorcycles. So, ayan, may mga pwede ka makipagtawaran dyan, ganyan. So, that's why they call it the motorcycle capital of the Philippines. Tapos meron, every October, meron na rin po kaming festival na yung Arangkada. Ayan. But last year po, wala eh. Last year, tsaka this year, mukhang wala kasi due to this pandemic. So, we need to like lessen up yung communication with people, interaction with people. Yun po.
Yes, of course, patrivia tayo dyan. Kasi of course, ang pinakasikat na landmark ng Caloocan is the Bonifacio Monument, di ba? Alam niyo ba guys, it was actually created by Guillermo Tolentino. Ang sculpture na gumawa ng yung UP Oblation State Statue, pwede nang gumawa nun eh. And of course, the American Governor General na nag-order nito was Frank Murphy. Siya din yung nag-order para magkaroon tayo ng mga symbols like we have the national plant, anahaw, we have the national flower, sampagita or Hasminium sambac, yung fish, bangus or chanos-chanos. Of course, yung dating Maya naging kuan na ngayon, naging Philippine Eagle, di ba?
Opo.
Agad si Ferries. So, napaka-historic actually ng Caloocan, di ba? At nasa video mo yun ah. Ang ganda ng video mo.
Yes po. Thank you so much po. Thank you so much.
Yes. Ilang days nyo ginawa yun?
Actually, yung isang buong araw po. Okay. Opo. Ay, bali 2 araw po. Kasama na po rin yung nasa studio po ako. And I'm very thankful with my team, especially kay Sir Lee, yung sa videographer po namin siya nag-edit. Also, talaga nagbigay siya ng maraming oras doon. And then, thank you rin po sa Caloocan City Hall kasi they given me this, yung mga other videos doon. Galing po kasi sa Caloocan City Hall yun. So, it really helped me. Because minsan nung time po kasi yun parang paulan, so hindi kami makakuha ng magandang video of monumento. So nakakuha po kami sa Caloocan City Hall. Yeah, thank you so much po.
Wow, thank you for that. At of course, alam mo, Romel, sa napansin sa'yo, yung aura mo is napaka-light, napaka-maamo. And your smile radiates na parang napaka-positibo mong tao. I think ang ganda ng upbringing ng family mo sa'yo. How close are you sa parents mo?
Well, actually, sobrang proud ko po na sila yung naging parents ko because I grew up like this. Na tawag dito, may takot sa Diyos. Di lang po sa naitakot din ako sa mga masasabi ng ibang tao, but in a good way po.
Yes.
So, we tried our best na gawin lahat in a good way. Tapos, yung mom ko kasi is very strict and I'm very proud of it kasi it helped me a lot. It molded me as what I am right now. Sa perspective ko, that will be my dad. So, ang dami pong mga parts ng mama ko and papa ko talaga nakakatulong sa akin. That's the reason why there is a Romel Christopher Ayag right now.
Wow.
Yun po.
Yes.
Sobrang close po, sobrang close din.
And how do you spend quality time with your parents or with your family?
Pagkain po.
Pandemic. Pagkain, yes.
Ay, lalo na po ngayong pandemic kasi lalo na last time nagkaroon ng ECQ. There's nothing much to do. Kakain na lang po kami. Order kami ng merienda, order kami ng pagkain, or luto kami. Yan. Yun po talaga yung na-enjoy namin like what I said kanina. Pagdating doon sa bahay, basta pagkain, bawal tipirin. So, kain lang po, pagkain. Tapos, konting movie, ganyan. But more on pagkain po talaga.
Now, I'd like to ask, who is Romel Ayag at home?
Romel Ayag is a very, you see me here is a, like sabi nyo nga po, parang masyadong maamo. But when you met the Romel Ayag, very barubal, I would say. I will use the word barubal. Kasi I'm
Yes.
a very, very light person po talaga. Very, I usually joke. I usually makulit. I play around. I don't really mind if you're too young or too old.
Yes.
Kukulitin kita. In a good way. In a good way.
Yes.
Tapos, I'm a very I love sports. I love activities. So, I do play basketball, volleyball,
Wow.
table tennis, ayan. And chess na rin, siguro damay natin. And it's all because of my dad. My dad is a very
Ah,
big influencer in my life, especially on this kind of things. Also, yung gym din po. Tapos, my
yes.
mom is more on like pagsusubi ng pera. So magaling po
Okay.
siya magsubi ng pera, plus of course with different perspective din po. I really
Mm.
thank them a lot. Ayun po.
Yan. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Ano mga hobbies mo?
Hobbies ko po, different kind of sports nga, and weightlifting, bodybuilding type of workout, tapos traveling. I'm a very spontaneous type of person. I love traveling. I love motorcycling. So every Sunday before, nung hindi pa umuulan, we try to go out every Sunday, maybe just to the north, sa Pampanga, riding with my friends, or maybe going to the south. Breakfast ride lang po, motorcycle po. So very chill lang.
Wow.
Yan.
May papakita tayo dyan. Speaking of that, ito. Sandali ata na yun. Yan. Ito. Ayun. Nandyan na ba?
Yan.
Ayun.
yan.
Ang astig ng litrato na
Yes,
to,
sir. Thank you
Yan.
po, thank you. So, ito po yung picture namin ng kapatid ko. Kasama ko po kapatid ko dyan sa mga barkada. Kaka-GCQ, GCQ, yes. Kaka-release lang ng GCQ after ECQ po. Tapos sa pag-isipan po namin na, let's go to Tagaytay. Why don't we try Tagaytay? From Caloocan to Tagaytay, we drove over there. We just want to eat bulalo and mag-chill lang ng konti. And this day was very memorable kasi ang daming nangyari sa amin. The weather was perfect, then suddenly biglang umulan ng sobrang lakas. So parang, first time ko po yan mag-rides talaga. Like, that's my first time na mag-rides talaga from Caloocan to Tagaytay. Tapos, nung umulan pa, parang ang dami nangyari. Nung papunta kami Tagaytay, sobrang relaxing lang. Sobrang chill lang, ang saya lang. We are not into like, parang drag racing. Medyo delikado. We actually want to encourage then everybody to be defensive driver then.
Yes.
So, para safety lang. So, on that day, ang daming nangyari. Umulan, pumunta ako doon sa Taguig, doon sa girlfriend ko noong time na yun. Magbibigay kami ng bulalo. Tapos sobrang traffic, sobrang ulan, ang daming nangyari. So parang sinumpa namin tong araw na to na parang ang ganda ng papunta, sobrang grabe naman yung pauwi. Ayun po.
So at least parang Thai.
Oo nga eh.
Okay, for that. And ayun. Ito, and what can the Caloocan expect from you in the finals of Misters of Filipinas? Yan.
Well, I don't want to promise anything po, but I'll definitely give everything I could. Not only my 100%, but I'm gonna give 1,000% of my effort, my energy, my dedication, everything po talaga. I want to give everything for the city of Caloocan to be proud of me. Because actually ngayon po nakakatuwa nga po because the whole Caloocan is very supportive. Not only the Caloocan but also my family, yung mga supporters ko po, and also yung mga kamag-anak ko po from different places. Ayan. Maraming salamat po dun. Because of that, I'll give definitely more than 100% of everything I could.
So, would that be your first time para pumunta ng Visayas? Kasi I think it would be a Negros, di ba? Oriental.
Yes, Negros Oriental. Actually, hindi po. I've been to Boracay, I've been to Guimaras, Iloilo. I really love Visayas. And if I'm not mistaken po, yung mga kamag-anak ko po na sa side ko, yung Ayag is Visayas. They are from Mindanao's din. And if I'm not mistaken, it's more on Bohol. Bohol po originated ang Ayag. So, doon po kami. Unfortunately, hindi pa ako nakakapunta ng Bohol. But shout out po sa lahat ng mga taga ng Ayag and also yung mga kamag-anak ko
Yes.
sa mother's side din po. Yan.
Wow, shout out po sa inyo dyan. At,
Yes.
of course, ano yung, ito may papakita ako dito kasi gusto kong, take your time for this. Yan na. Hindi, mali. Nawala. Ito na. Dali up. Kasi gusto
Sige
kong
lang po.
invite mo sila.
Invite ko muna po sila. Alright guys, sa lahat ng mga... Ay, sorry po.
It's okay. Dito.
Dito. Wait lang po. Loading.
Andiyan na ba?
Oh!
Yan.
Ayan guys. Actually, yan nga. As you can see here guys, I'm promoting myself as a fitness coach through online and also personal training if you are nearby to my place. So I provide quality service that will help you out not only in functional training, strength training, sports performance, and also body transformation. Ayan. So that's why you can see this is my Coach Romel banner that I'm offering fitness coaching. Yan.
Yes.
Ayan po.
So, saang particular lugar to sa kuan? Ano sa Maynila? Kumbaga,
Well, actually po,
doon lang.
well, ano po tawag dito? Hindi po, freelancer po kasi ako. So, wala po akong gym na pinagtatrabahuhan. And then, I grew up in Caloocan. I was born and raised sa Caloocan. But 3 years ago, we need to move here sa Bulacan po. Dito po kasi may nakabili ng bahay at lupa talaga. So, dito po ako sa Bukawi, Bulacan nakatira. Yes. Pero, I'll be representing Caloocan pa rin kasi doon ako lumaki. So, I'm very proud of it. So, kung malapit po kayo sa Bulacan and Bukawi, Bulacan, if you're still in Manila, it's actually fine as long as hindi ganun kalayuan. I would glad to help you out with your fitness journey. Ayun po. Wow, because I have some clients din po around Manila na pinupuntahan ko for personal training.
Dito sa Misters of the Filipinas, may online chat na ba kayo with all the candidates?
Yes po, meron po kaming group chat with all the requirements na kailangan namin ipasa, yung mga konting kulitan as brothers, ayan, nandun po. Meron naman po.
Ayan ang gusto ko sa pageantry ngayon kahit sa female at saka dito sa male candidates natin, yung bonding ninyo is, alam mo, hindi na kagaya ng dati na may mga nasa-street yung isa sa bawat isa. Kasi parang magkaibigan na kayo di ba?
Opo. Actually, nasabi nga po sa amin yan before na para before daw ang pageantry is like, minsan talagang hindi siya friendly pageant talagang competition siya like like talagang may sabotage doon na nangyayari, and I'm really happy. Very intimidating, and I'm very happy na hindi po kami ganun dito. So we are practicing brotherhood po talaga, strong brotherhood.
Baliktad ngayon kasi ang nag-aaway mga fans mga supporters.
O nga, sana diba? Naman sana ganun. If you are supporting one candidate, wag mo nang bash yung isa. Kasi tawag dito, sa loob ng grupo namin, like, everyone is helping We're helping everybody Like ako, I'm giving tips and enlightening everybody. So, paano yung approach na dapat lang gawin sa diet nila kasi nagkakaproblema sila. We're helping each other talaga. So, if you are a fan of someone, support nyo lang yung candidate nyo. So, wag na tayo mag-bash kasi spread love lang. This is what I usually say do sa stream ko because I'm a streamer as well. Wag na tayo mag-bash. We just need to spread love. Hate will just won't gonna do any good to people. It will just destroy people. Ayun po.
Ito may nagpa-shoutout sa iyo, Daniel Paul Santiago.
Hi Daniel Paul Santiago Sotes, magandang gabi sa iyo. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon, stay safe. God bless.
Wow, thank you for that. Ano yung theme ng Misters of Filipinas ngayon? Ano yung tema?
At tema po ng Misters of Filipinas. Well, right now po, we want to promote tourism. So we want to promote back the tourism all around the Philippines. That's the reason why makikita nyo po sa intro video namin na we are promoting our city, not only our advocacy, but our city, our tourism. So what are the things that you can visit in each and every city or municipality here in the Philippines? Because right now, because of COVID-19, bumaba po talaga yung tourism natin. And
Yes.
I think tourism is a very huge help for our government.
Economy.
Yes po. Yes, for our economy. So more people to travel around the Philippines from outside the Philippines, it helps a lot po talaga.
Yes. Okay, panalo na to. I love this live chat kay Paul.
Thank you so much po.
J.
Thank you so much.
Medina. Thank you so much po. At ito may questions dito. Saan na yun? Oh, yan. Among of the misters, who is your closest brother and how do you think who do you think will be your biggest competitor for the title?
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm very close with everyone, but sige, hindi lang isa yung mga nagiging ka-close ko. Not only one person, but there's a lot. Like si Zeus of Tarlac, I'm very close with Zeus. With Steven from San Juan, si Gerald of Mandaluyong, si Gab of Taguig, si Albay, si Anthony, who else? They're very close. And then recently, nung na-meet ko si Zamboanga Peninsula, si Januarius, he's really cool. So I'm very close with everyone. They're very kind. Si Batangas din, si Mr. Batangas, they're really nice. That's why I'm keen to meet everyone, especially from Visayas and Mindanao na hindi ko pa nami-meet.
Wow.
So the closest competitor, I would say everyone. They're giving everything I could. So I can't just choose one, but I need to see I need to appreciate everyone's effort and energy, their commitment and their investment on this Misters of Filipinas. So I think they are my closest competitor, all of them. Especially myself. I'm also competing with myself kasi yes, I'm practicing, but if I can't execute it well on the pageant, of course, mababaliwala. So I think kailangan, it's more on self-discipline din talaga and presence of mind. Ayun po.
Exactly. The only person who can actually miss your opportunity is ikaw din mismo.
Yes po. Yes, that's true.
And expect namin na yung winning spirit mo, yung winning yung positivity mo, dadalhin ka hanggang sa finals.
Hanggang finals po. Yes po. Kaya I want to give everything I could.
Yes. And of course, good luck for that. Okay, ito. Ano yung mensahe mo sa mga fans mo, sa mga supporters mo?
So, my message to all the people who supporting me. Kasi parang ayoko gamitin kasi yung word na fans. Parang that's too much. But rather...
Mga naniniwala sa'yo.
But naniniwala sa yan, our supporters. I'm so grateful and very thankful to you guys. Because of you, lagi tayo napipili sa top 5 and sa top picks tayo. And I'm really happy because of that. Thank you so much. So sana wag po nyo akong sukuan hanggang sa huli ng journey ko. Even after Misters of Filipinas, if you could be there, I'll be your friend. Maraming salamat po. And sana patuloy nyo po ako suportahan. And also, all of my brothers and this platform, Misters of Filipinas.
Wow. Ito may nagtatanong si Paul D. Medina. Do you have plans of entering showbiz? I think you'll make a good actor. You have a very good and strong presence. Yes, agree ako dyan.
Thank you so much, Sir Paul. Well, if there will be a chance and if God forbid, why not, diba? Yeah. So, yan po. If may chance talaga, why not? Because I dream to be an actor, also a commercial model. Yes. Pinangarap ko rin po yan eh. And if that chance happens, why not? I'll grab the chance agad-agad.
Okay, good luck for that. Kung may mga tao gustong pasalamatan, sino ang mga yan? Take your time.
Unang-una po, alam ko hindi siya tao, si God above us. And then, pangalawa po yung mga magulang ko because they are very supportive. And because of them, I'm here in front of you guys. Mayroong Romel na humaharap sa inyo. Second will be all of my kamag-anak from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, lahat mga kamag-anak ko dyan, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga kakilala ko. Mga kaibigan, maraming salamat po. And then also sa mga supporters na tumutulong sa akin at naniniwala sa akin na I can go until the end of Misters of Filipinas. Maraming salamat po. Ay, sorry.
And invite them for the final.
All right. So guys, I would love to invite everybody to support me here in Misters of Filipinas. It will be on Negros. It will be held in Negros from 21 to 29. So soon we will announce kung saan nyo pwedeng panoorin live. So I hope you guys will support me, watch my fellow brothers, and support Misters of Filipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Wow. At of course, talagang naniniwala talaga kami sa'yo.
Thank you so much po.
You are
Thank you
one
so
of the
much.
front runners, isa ka sa mga early favorites, and actually physically nakikita namin lahat. At saka yung pagsasalita mo, pati yung confidence mo na nasa you now. Yes. And I hope that next time you will be back. You have the title.
Amen po.
I'm looking forward. Yes. Looking
and
forward.
if that happens, I would love to see you guys again po. Di ba? Why not?
Yes. So again, maraming salamat, Romel Christopher Ayag, sa pagpunta, pagbisita dito sa amin for the interview. And of course, sa Misters of Filipinas, sa Pips, maraming salamat po sa inyo. And sa lahat ng candidates din, mga bro nyo, good luck po sa inyong lahat. Yes.
Maraming salamat rin po, Sir Sam. Maraming salamat po, Sir Sam, sa pag-invite sa akin dito. And it's very a huge honor to be here and be part of Misters of Filipinas. And I'll definitely give everything I could, more than 100% po. Maraming salamat po.
You're so welcome. At maraming salamat din sa lahat ng nandyan nanonood. At of course, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, guys, we have Philippine Pageants. So bagong gawa lang yan. And we have also the Real Philippine Pageants na Instagram namin. At sa gusto pang magpa-interview dyan, mag-message lang kayo sa amin. Yes. Kaya, Romel, good luck ha. Ingat.
Salamat rin po. Salamat po. God bless din po.
Just keep the winning spirit ha.
I will po. I will. Salamat,
Okay.
Sir Sam. Salamat, Sir Sam. Have a
You're
great
so
day.
welcome. Okay,
Ay, tama
bye-bye
ba?
po.
Hapon na pala dyan, no?
Hapon pa dito, 4:16 p.m. Gabi na yan, gabi dyan, di ba? Yes.
Opo, yes po.
Okay. Yes, bye-bye
Thank you
po.
so much, Sir
Maraming salamat.
Sam.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Bye.